39 inches. What isn't 39 inches these days? Anyways, the old coot here, come back at you with another exciting video. Yes, we're going to talk about this awesome fire blanket made out of 100% fiberglass. I'm going to show you all that good stuff in a minute, but just wanted to give you an accurate measurement of what the actual dimensions were. So it is actually 39 inches this way by 39 inches this way, just for accuracy. Let me go ahead and roll up the tape measure here, and then I'll show you the packaging first. So here is the actual packaging. As you can see, 100% fiberglass. There's your standard, designed in Austin, Texas, made in China. What isn't made in China these days? There you go. There's the size, about 40 by 40, which is, I guess, accurate, 39 by 39, close enough. And then here we go. Warning, the fire blanket is not an adequate size for adult clothing. Fires, dispose the blanket after use. So basically, it's a one-time shot. So basically, if something's on fire, you throw it over whatever's burning. We'll show you that here, right? You pull it out of the pouch. If this is in your kitchen, you would obviously have like a screw or a nail on the wall of your kitchen. You would hang this from the screw or the nail. There are some pull tabs here. And basically what would happen is there's a pull tab here and there's one in here. When the blanket's inside there and it's all folded up, the two pull tabs are basically about right here. So basically with two hands, you would just pull the pull tabs. It would come out of here. And then you kind of get the idea. You open up the blanket, cover burning material completely with the blanket, switch off the heat, and then basically leave it covered until cool. The reason why you want to leave it covered is because fire needs air. It needs a fuel source, which is probably going to be, in this case, an example would be something like burning grease or burning oil, or something that just caught on fire in the kitchen. You kind of get a sense of what's going on there. And it also needs spark, right? It needs the initial spark to get it going. Once the fire is burning and it's out of control and you throw the blanket on, what you're doing is you're squashing the oxygen, right? So you're basically cutting off one of those sources that's needed to have the fire going. So if you lift the blanket, oh, let me check to make sure if it's on fire or not, you're basically reintroducing air back in. It's going to re-catch on fire again. So you don't want to do that. So you want to leave the blanket on until it's completely out. Obviously, make sure you turn your stove off, right? Very, very important. Shut off everything is what I would do. Turn off all the burners on the stove. You kind of get a sense of what's going on there. If this was like an oven thing, you're cooking a turkey, by accident the turkey caught on fire, you left it in too long, whatever. Throw the blanket over the burning turkey, right? Leave it covered, leave it as is, shut off the oven, shut off all the burners on the stove. You kind of get a sense of what I'm trying to tell you here. Okay, if it happens to be a person, right? Let's say you're cooking next to the stove, somebody's hair catches on fire, somebody's sleeve catches on fire, their pant leg catches on fire, dress, skirt, whatever the case may be. If clothing is on fire, face the victim to the ground, right? Wrap the victim with the blanket. It's gonna be scary, but this should help, or should work, to help to put out that fire. So there you go. And then basically the pull tabs are here. There's a nice little Velcro here, which kind of rips, right? As you pull the two tabs, it kind of rips open. So you kind of get a sense of what's going on there. But anyways, there you go. First Response Cobra Fire Blanket. Let me show you all a little bit more about the blanket itself. So this is made out of 100% fiberglass. As you can see here, like a woven pattern. I believe this is a one-time use only. So once you use it once, it's pretty much done. Go out and get another one, but at least you saved property, right? You saved a house, maybe an apartment. You may have used this to save a life. So it's totally worth the price. But anyways, you kind of get a sense of what's going on there. Okay. In the future, or in a future video, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sacrifice this blanket and take it with me camping to show you all the uses while camping. Because obviously when you're camping, usually you're eating a lot of stuff that you're not supposed to be eating, right? Hamburgers, greasy hamburgers especially. Maybe you're cooking on a camp stove and that catches on fire. The pan that you're cooking on catches fire, whatever. So I do want to show everybody that yes, you can use this while camping. Even backpacking, even while backpacking, maybe you have like one of those small little backpacking stoves, something gets out of hand and just catches, it catches on fire, whatever the case may be. Prevent a forest fire. Bring one of these with you. It's not that heavy. It's actually pretty, I would say this is maybe somewhere in the ballpark of like just a few ounces. maybe if that, but it's definitely not a pound or anything. It's not even a half pound. I would say maybe this is something more to close to like maybe 5, 6 ounces, 8 ounces, somewhere in that ballpark. But definitely something worth considering bringing with you on like a camping trip. So there you go. There's more detail. There's the stitching. Obviously, like I said, this is just meant to be used once and once only to basically put out that fire. So you kind of get a sense of what's going on there. Anyways, links will be down there below in the description, also in the comments section. Stay tuned. I'm not going to get to it tomorrow or anything, but pretty soon in the future, I will be doing a future video with this out in the field, actually camping, and we will put out a camping fire, hopefully in a contained, controlled environment, which means I'll probably do it in a parking lot somewhere with the fire department and a fire extinguisher on hand, just for safety reasons. Anyways, with that being said, I am the Old Coot, and I'll catch you all in the next exciting video.